Okay, welcome back. Last time, we went through... Well, we went back to Club Gold and finished off the boss fight there. Oh, so now we have Ulala back in the party. And we also learned that we could make Club Zodiac a bit more complicated. So that is exactly what I did. And in between episodes, I went and did I did a couple of fights at Kasugiyama High. Not to level up or anything, mostly just to get a tiny bit more money so I could actually get my full heal. And now we can go through Club Zodiac, and it's now labyrinthine back area, I suppose. Because normally this is kind of just a straight shot to where you need to be, but obviously we've made this a little bit harder. And now hopefully we can get through here without too much hassle. Because, well, who knows, these things could go pretty bad pretty fast. Who knows? I know my luck, it's probably going to go pretty bad pretty fast. But we'll see how things go. On the plus side, I at least have 4 party members now. And hopefully I'll be able to get a few new things. And I'll probably get a couple of levels while I'm just kind of running through here to get to where I need to be. And hopefully I'll be able to get through without any real hassle. Okay, so... Okay, Maya goes up to level 19. That's pretty good already. I'll put a point into agility. I think I'll just leave luck for now. Because, I'll be honest, I don't see much point in luck as a stat. Like, I know that it's a thing in, like, every JRPG, but genuinely, I do not know what it does. Like, I want to say it affects crit chance, but it doesn't seem to ever make any like, legitimate, real difference. And I just don't get it. Like, I know that it's... Like, I don't know, I've just never understood the entire point of the luck stat. Also, I have completely made this mad. So let's try and negotiate. I know that Ulala can negotiate with Kiyohime just pretty well by herself. Why are we here? 10 out of 10, that worked. So now... no, that didn't work. No. Where am I going? I mean, I save it. I feel like I know where I'm going, but I would like to just double and triple check. Okay, these guys are very clearly armed. Let's go for Sonic Wave. Because that will do a lot of damage, because it hits everything. So let's go straight for the Sonic Wave. And that did a lot of damage. That did a fair chunk of damage there. Big fan of that. And Meraki might just finish them off. 1, 2, 3. Simple as that. Love it. Okay, so we also got a nice chunk of money. Man, if we flipped the money, if we flipped the amount of money that we got with the amount of EXP that we got, I would never need to worry about money in this game. Sorry, I'd never need to worry about grinding in this game. I would always be worried about money though, so I guess it's kind of a 50-50 split. On the plus side, I can just negotiate with Kiyohime just at all times here. Like, if Kiyohime appears in a group, I can negotiate with it because of Ulala, and I know that Shax... I know I can negotiate with Shax by using Katsuya. There's a few demons here and there that I do genuinely remember how to negotiate with from my previous playthrough. Mostly because I negotiated with them a lot in that playthrough. There's one in a much later dungeon that it took ages to get them to appear, but I remember negotiating with them a lot. Probably because they were really good and I used them. And I did get to use them to get a very helpful item. Or access to another area or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I know they were helpful, is the thing. Also, wait, how much health do these guys have? So they, like, actually took a pretty sizable hit. Anyway, whatever, we'll be okay. Katsuya and Ulala are kinda low, but I don't think I'm too worried about it. Okay, these guys must have, like, 200 HP or something. And everyone is pretty low, but I think I'm okay. There we go. Now I can just patch her. Now, unfortunately, because I still have Maya, and Ulala goes up another level, I do need to catch her up a little bit at some point. Like, obviously that'll just kind of happen naturally as the game progresses, but I definitely need to catch her up, because, you know, she's 2 or 3 levels below everyone else, which unfortunately could turn her into a little bit of a dead weight on the team. Wait, have I looped myself all the way back around here? I think I have. I have looped myself all the way back around, because this is where I came in from. Oh well, that's not too bad. And I know I can, once again, I can definitely negotiate with... Once again, I can definitely negotiate with Kiyohime. I can also negotiate with the Tengu, but I want to negotiate with Kiyo right now. I want to negotiate with Kiyohime primarily just so I can get a strength persona. Because, honestly, strength personas in this game are pretty okay from what I remember. And I mostly remember... Okay, I say that, I remember doing a lot of negotiations with Kiyohime. And eventually... I don't remember exactly what it's called, but when I get to that area of the game, when it appears, I will 100% be able to point it out immediately. Because it's kind of like a fish dragon thing, but I'll know it when I see it. Like, I will immediately be able to identify it as soon as it appears on screen. Because, well, you know, some things you just remember what they look like. And we can hopefully just destroy these guys with Sonic Wave. Well, it didn't quite destroy them, but it definitely did a lot. And hey, these guys seem to give decent EXP, so why not? Okay, 432, Baofu and Katia both go up a level. Honestly, I don't know what level I should be for this. I think I was probably roughly about this level last time. Actually, what I should do is, next time I'm loading the game, like, next time I'm starting a recording session for this game, which will probably be tomorrow, you know, just to, like, momentarily pull the curtain back, I kind of, like, record, like, 2 or 3 episodes at a time. I mean, then I kind of, like, do the next ones the next day. Because that way I can just kind of get through the game a little faster. That way I can kind of get through the game a little faster, and also on top of that, it's just like, hey, if I get ahead on recordings, I have time to, like, do other stuff as well. Which can be kind of nice sometimes. You know, because honestly, that, and also if I get ahead of myself, I can also get myself enough time to think I have no idea what I want to do next, and then shenanigans my way into organizing myself. So, yeah. I also... Oh, what's this? 2 Onusas. Okay, that's kind of handy, I guess. There's nothing there. Okay, let's, I imagine we can't negotiate with Fang Ling, because they're humans. Like, we probably can't negotiate with human enemies, so I'm not gonna bother trying. So let's just hit them with the Sonic Wave. But yeah, what I need to do the next time I load up the game is actually check to see what level I was at the end of the game last time. I think I was probably like low to mid-level 60s, but I don't remember exactly, and I would quite like to just kind of keep that in mind, because, you know, I'd quite like to remember the level I was at when I finished the game. Because, honestly, I could just go and check. Actually, I could do that. I could check just various points throughout the game. Because, I'll be honest, I did kind of obsessively keep my saves in order. It's like, oh, I have my save from here, 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 all over the place. So I could actually check what level I was for, like, major sections of the game. And that could come in rather handy. And speaking of something that comes in rather handy, let's just have Maya patch everyone else up again. You know, because the low cost of because we have the low cost of 3 SP, which is hilariously good at efficiency. Oh, we found Jack Frost. Love Jack Frost, but unfortunately he has to perish for now. So Light Smasher. Hammer and double PS? Interesting, good to have in mind. But I don't need that for now. So, Baofu can go for Magaru. Ulala will do that. Maya can swap back to Tengu and hit him with Gravity, I think. Yeah, we can go for Green, and then Katsuya can hit them with double PS, I suppose. And that should do a lot, if not kill outright. Definitely isn't killing this turn, but hey, we got a fair bit of damage out. Okay, that's not good for me. 2 of them are down though, so now this is actually good. That turned from bad to good pretty fast. That went from good to bad to good to bad to good in about the space of about 10 seconds. And if that isn't, and honestly, if that isn't a perfect summary of my luck, I don't know what is. So let's quickly just patch everyone else up and continue on our way. I will say that I do really I do really like the way Persona 1 and 2 approaches their personas. I think it's definitely, I think it's interesting and very unique away from the remainder of the series. Like, do I think it always works? Humans are shy but expressive. Well, that didn't work. You got a problem with that? It involves a drink first. And now we can have Katsuya negotiate with this. I think it's actually Maya who I have to negotiate with this. Nope. No, it works for Katsuya. Perfect. But yeah, I know. I kind of like the idea of the SP cost being tied to the persona. Oh, we got a Sukukaja card. That's super good, potentially. Yeah, I like the idea of the SP cost being attached to the persona rather than the actual... rather being... I prefer it being the spell, on a persona-by-persona basis for the cost, as opposed to the spell. However, at the same time, that also opens it up to being absolutely just disgustingly broken. Which, to be fair, it being a bit broken can be very fun in its own right, but at the same time, it can be very annoying. Okay, let's put a point into Strength, Vitality, and... You know what, let's put another point in Dexterity, just get all of those boosts. Because who knows, I might need them in the near future, because we do have a boss fight at the end of this area. I will say, I do love how this game has boss fights in pretty much every dungeon. I do greatly appreciate that. I greatly appreciate that because, honestly, I just love boss fights. Obviously, not every game has amazing boss fights, but I just like the boss fight. There's just a certain thing, I don't know exactly what it is, but I do just like getting to the end of a level or a dungeon and being told, hey, now there's a big enemy to fight. Obviously, not all boss fights are made equal. There are some boss fights that are garbage. There are some boss fights that I've played that I genuinely think ruined the games for it. Fortunately, Persona 2 doesn't have any that are that bad from what I recall. Of course, there may be 1 or 2 really bad ones that I've forgotten about, but we'll see about those when we get to them, and I hope there aren't any that are that bad. I don't remember there being any bad ones. I remember there being a few I found pretty challenging, but I don't remember there being any that were outright bad. But then again, who knows? Anything could happen. I've played some games that have had atrocious boss fights. And this isn't just limited to RPGs. Some of my least favorite bosses of all time have been in there. Actually, if I ever made a top 10 list or something, if I ever did a top 10 list thing, terrible boss fights would be one of the first ones I'd make. I think, because I've played some games that have just horrendous boss fights, or some amazing games that I think get kind of dragged down by one hilariously bad boss. And to be fair, some of them might, admittedly, some of them might just be mad cause bad, but at the same time, there are some that are genuinely just miserable to play. But anyway, we will figure that one out. I will figure that out as I figure that out. And I can negotiate with these Tengus, because honestly, I don't think I'm in a great position to actually fight these guys. So, I might as well just kinda leave it be and see how this goes. Card collector. Honestly, I could believe even Katya being the kind of person who just, like, collects people's business cards or something. Actually, no, even Katya probably isn't that boring. I don't know. Oh, wait. What's going on here? Hurry and leave? Huh. Baofu, can you handle this? The ordinaries don't need to know about punks like these. Okay, I think I have to go back through here. I think I need to be here, but I don't need to be here yet. So what I need to do is find my way to somewhere else in this dungeon. Well, I might as well just navigate my way around, I suppose. Okay, it is time for Katya Suo to do some negotiation. I will negotiate with Shax. I'll negotiate with Shax because if I can get Hangman cards, I can get a new persona for Baofu on his Arcana. I will say, however, I do like... One thing I will say that I really like about the cast... Like, one thing I do like about the party in Eternal Punishment is you get some really interesting Arcanas for your party members. Because, like, in 3, 4, and 5, it's always, like, the leader is the fool, you always have a magician. What is this? Hang on, I'm gonna hold this fort just for a second. What is this? 43, that's way more powerful. Okay, I'm gonna give that to Katya. Okay, so yeah, like, in the later Persona games, you always have the Fool, you always have the Magician, you always have the Chariot, you always have the Emperor, you always have the Empress. Like, I know, there's a few that you pretty much always just get. But in this one, like, let's look at our current party members. So, why did that play the entire thing? Van says because I couldn't skip because my controller went off. So, okay, let's look at our current party. We have Maya, who is the Moon. As far as I can recall, the Moon has never ever been represented as a party member ever again after this. Then you have Justice, because Katya is Justice, which I guess makes sense for him. So you have Justice, like you have, actually we can just check on their base personas. So we have Moon, Star, Justice, and Hanged Man. You never get Star or Hanged Man ever again, and Justice is not a permanent party member, let's just say. Like, Justice is an interesting one, to be fair. I do really like Justice. Yo, we got Zio. I love Zio. Zio is such a good move. Zio, fortunately in this game, for the sake of balance purposes, is nowhere near as disgustingly broken as it is in SMT1. If you want reference to how broken Zio is in SMT1, please refer to, like, any late game boss fight, with the exception of, like, 2. Like, there's a couple of late game boss fights where it doesn't work, but in SMT1 you can basically stun lock anything. Like, unless it resists, like, unless it like specifically nullifies electricity, you can basically just stun lock anything in SMT1 on with Zio, and it is hilariously broken. Like, it is absolutely disgustingly broken. Like, genuinely comedy gold to me. Can I do any tricks? I can do my final attack. You know, just charge up that. Okay, you need a password to enter. Do we know the password? I actually do know the password, but I'm gonna go back and get it just to be certain. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just guess it. Like, if you've played through the game before, you can just guess it. So, and I do know what it is. The password is Panther. But I am just going to go back and actually go and get the scene properly. I don't know why. There's 2 codes in this game that I remember. I remember this being Panther, and I remember a code way later in the game. Like, I'll be able to just go straight away there. I won't do it when I get there, mostly just because, I think it would be kind of unfair if I just kind of skip an entire dungeon and go straight to its boss fight. Oh, we got a Media card, that's kind of nice. And also, if I do that, I'd probably just get absolutely destroyed in that boss fight. Which obviously isn't what I would it was, not really something I would want. I'd like to not get destroyed in boss fights if at all possible. But yeah, like, Dark Ominous Path. And, a Foolish Demon. That made it sad, okay. Well, not sad, scared. Anyway, it worked. We've successfully negotiated with Shax once again. But yeah, my big takeaway here is that, yeah, Persona 2... Yeah, Persona 2 Eternal Punishment has a very interesting, set. It has a very interesting set of party members, because they just never appear as party members ever again. Like, Moon hasn't been fully represented. Like, I guess everyone... As a lot of them have had... A fair few of them have been, a secondary one, but, never a primary one. Because I think the protagonist of Persona... Okay, what I need to do here... I kind of got off track here, so what I need to do is do this, I need to revive Ulala, and immediately negotiate with Kiyohime and get myself out of this situation. But yeah, the protagonist of Persona 3, I think he technically has... I think he technically has, the Moon and the Hanged Man and a couple of others as, his secondary or tertiary arcanas. But, it's always... But he's still the Fool as his base. And there's a few arcanas that I would quite like to see in future games be represented as party members. We've never had... I know that objectively this... I know that from what their arcanas mean, they would be terrible to have as party members, but I would like to see a party member who's the Tower, or a party member who's Temperance. I think those could be really interesting. Maybe a Devil party member. Those could potentially be really interesting. And I want to get out of here and go back to the Velvet Room real quick, because I want to quickly check on something. And if nothing else, I can probably fuse a new Persona. Because I'm going to have 243 of these cards. And honestly, if I have 243 of them, I should be pretty much set to be able to fuse any of these for a good while. But yeah, I don't know, I think it'd be interesting to see a Hanged Man party member, a Hanged Man party member, a Justice party member who's there for the full game again. And, a Moon party member, another Sun party member. Fun fact, the protagonist of Persona 1, because the protagonists of 3, 4, and 5, so Juka, Narukami, and Minato, yes, I will always refer to Persona 3 protagonist as Minato. I will not change my mind on this. I'm sorry, Mikoto fans. But basically, I always just thought that was kind of interesting, how they're all the Fool that have the wild card ability, but the original 3, so Naria, Tatsuya, and Maya, they are the Emperor, the Sun, and the Moon. And I think that's just so interesting to have as your protagonists. Because, they are not the primary ones that most people think of. Okay, so now let's quickly head on out of here, go to the Velvet Room, and then we can make our way back through here once I grab a new Persona or two. Because honestly, I think I might need them. And also, I do know a couple of things about this boss, and I would quite like to have a couple of physical resists if I can. Which means, let's see what I can get with strength. I can get water drain, but not anything in particular. I can get Colubri soon. That is amazing though. It's weak to strike and havoc damage, but it's but it resists, like, all magic. That's really good to have later. I can't get anything good here by the looks of things. Oh, I can get Agrippa way later in the game. Wait, it gets Megiddo and Cursed Name? Okay, I'll be keeping that in mind for later. Okay, I can't get anything I'd need. Okay, never mind. Disregard. Time to go back to Club Zodiac. Okay, so back to the club we go. Now I just need to breeze back through and get to that staff room again, because that's where we get told the password. And obviously, well, I already know what the password is. The password is Panther. I could just go up there straight away, but I do want that little interaction. So let's quickly negotiate our way through, because evidently I did not have enough Hanged Man cards. Pretty much, if a Tengu's there, I'm not gonna bother fighting it. But if, like, pretty much if Tengu's there, I won't bother fighting it. But I'll try to find my way through regardless. Okay, so what else? Humans on the final stage, so that just made it mad, okay. But now it is eager enough to give us some cards. Thanks, Shax. Thanks for the cards, buddy. Now, I need to go up, left, up, I think I made one too many lefts there. But it will be fine. Let's have Katia go back and investigate some more. I will say that, like, Anna, I constantly see the argument of, oh, I want another Persona where all the party members are a bit older again. And I can kind of see the argument both for and against it. I think it would be kind of interesting, but at the same time, I could definitely see it. Like, I could also see it kind of just bouncing off a lot of people. Although then again, I don't know. I mean, look, when it comes down to it, it's Persona. I'd still play it regardless. Like, that is my kind of end game take on it. It's just like, when it really comes down to it, I would still play it. It's still Persona. And yeah, I know that's kind of a cop-out answer of just like, well, you know, of just like, you know, fan of series will play it regardless. But like, yeah, I would just play it regardless. Because, you know, they're games that I really like. Like, they are games that I really like. Yeah, there may be things in pretty much all of them that I might not be the biggest fan of, but when it really comes down to it, they are games that I enjoy, so I'm gonna play them. Like, do I have to think every single one of them is this absolutely perfect masterclass of game design? No. Because, I'll be honest, there are some parts in most of them that are just not that fun. Like, but at the same time, I think that pretty much every game has, like, that one bit that's maybe not quite as fun as the rest of it. And I can't really judge an entire game on that. Unless it's, like, an entire, like, massive section of the game. But, I don't know. I will ramble on about this topic at some other time, because I need to find my way through here, and I'm also starting to get a little bit noticing on that time. Oh, I found another thing. And we found a Battle Master magazine. Well, we already left here once, I'm not going back again. Is it over here? I think it is. Okay, these guys very clearly are armed, so I don't really want to have to deal with that. So let's just hit them with the Sonic Wave. And do I have another move yet? I do not have another move on Gandalf just yet. But hopefully we can get a nice chunk of damage out on these guys. Okay, we dodged the repeater, so that's pretty good. And one of them's already dead, so that's another massive win. And Magaru finishes them off. Great job, Baofu, but we really need to do something about your smoking habit. Like, honestly, how much money must this man spend on cigarettes every single day? Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. I did not mean to stand on that. Turns out I was a tiny bit too far to the right on that one. Or maybe a tiny bit too far to the left. Actually, no, it was Maya's right leg that hit it, so I was too far to the right on it. Whatever, we're also gonna get Tengu maxed out probably before we reach this boss fight, which is kind of nice. Anyway, we've made it to the staff room. You guys just wait here. So this is where we get the password. Tell me the password. I'm starting to get angry. What are you doing? No, don't. Well, he did tell them and just give them the password. Just be glad I didn't kill you. The password is Panther, just as I said. Hey, what do you think you're doing? You gonna bust me, Finn? Then they'll know you're working alone. Go ahead if you like. I don't care. Don't you two ever quit? We got the password, right? Let's just get out of here. Honestly, I find myself agreeing with Ulala, to be fair. Let's see what they have to say. Password's Panther. There's more about Baofu's relationship with the Mafia than what he's letting on. And what's going on in Baofu? He scares me sometimes. Fair, Baofu is a potentially scary individual. And also, the fact that he doesn't really give all that much away about himself, for honestly most of the game, kind of can add to that. What are you weak to, Flajar? Weak to gun and weak to earth? Let's just hit him with whatever we have, and it'll hopefully go down pretty fast. I'm not going to waste my time with Kamataichi on it, though. And just go for the AoE. Because once again, AoE, big fan. Massive fan of area of effect damage. Okay, so what do we have next? Okay, Maya's almost leveled up, so actually, most people are pretty close to that level up. Maybe I should grind for the level. This is where I picked up that new gun for Katsuya. So I think it's over here where the staircase is. Man, I hate these things. What are they even weak to? Oh, they just take neutral damage from everyone? Let's just hit them. Okay, Tengu maxed out, so that's good. This might take a little while, but honestly, I'll just bring it down. Oh, that's not good. Not a fan of that. Oh, that's cool, I guess. I like how Faust uses a move called Mephistopheles. That kind of works, I think. Because I think Mephistopheles is... Like, I might be wrong, but I think Mephistopheles is the demon from Faust. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not the most familiar, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. I've never... What even is Faust? Is it a novel? Is it a novel? Is it a play? What is it? Like, I know the term a Faustian bargain, and I know, oh, we got Blade of Fury? That's kind of nice. And I know that in Black Ops 1, there's posters for a production of Faust. That's there, so, and that's in a theater, so I guess it must be, like, some form of theater thing. Anyway, whatever, I'm gonna stop rambling now, because we can now head on through here. And, yeah, actually, I'll just get a little bit more SP for everyone, I think. Maybe I shouldn't. Actually, this way I can probably get a level up. Yeah, I'll just try and get a level up for everyone. That might be my best play, actually. Because if I get a level up, I can also get that nice, just a tiny bit more. That was a lot of damage, but I think we can just bring them all down now. Okay, now there's one guy left. And he didn't attack Maya, so we get the win. Perfect. Okay, so that is a level up for Ulala. I will do one more fight so Maya gets her level up. And then we should be good to go. But just to be sure, I'm going to quickly patch up Maya first, because, you know, she's a little bit on the low health side. So I'll do one more fight, then I'll run in, fight this boss, and then we can end off the episode. So let's just run around in circles real quick. There we go. And this is not exactly the fight I was envisioning, but I guess it's what we're doing. Okay, as long as we bring them down, it's not too bad. Like, once the Tengus go down... Actually, yeah, this is a bad fight. This is a really bad fight for me. So, hey, Shax, let's negotiate. I can't negotiate with it, right? Okay, well, when in doubt, we will negotiate with Kiyohime, because we know that we can negotiate with that. And then I can do a normal fight, and then hopefully we can just get a level up, do this boss fight, and end off today's episode. Because I am starting to realize this is starting to run just a little bit long. Okay, so, well, that worked. 10 out of 10, perfect. Now, I just need to get this level up. I just need to fight one more normal group of enemies, and Maya should get the level up. Perfect, we found some zombie DJs, that is perfect. That is just what I needed right now. So let's just quickly breeze through these guys. Halimpa isn't going to do anything. And now we can bring down one, bring down two, and now this should just bring down this third one. Simple as that, away we go. Okay, so Maya levels up. Let's put a point into her vitality. Oh, maybe I should put all of the points into vitality. I wish she gets a ton of health. Like, no, 13 health can do a lot. But I'll do 1 vitality, 1 dexterity, and 1 strength. Yeah, I'll do 1 strength, 1 vitality, 1 dexterity. Might not be the optimal play, but then again, when have I ever played these games optimally? If the answer is ever, then I think I'm doing it wrong, because honestly, you know, suboptimal is kind of just my game plan. I mean, it's not intended, but it just kind of happens anyway. I'm going to save the game. I'm going to save the game because I've been at it for 36 minutes, and I don't really want to risk losing progress if I lose in this boss fight. So that way I can, if I lose, I can just reload from here and try again. But I guess we're going to have a bit of a longer episode today and go and just finish off this dungeon. Okay, so this episode will probably run to, I'll say 50-55 minutes probably. I'm probably going to try to keep episodes maybe a bit shorter, just try to keep them to about half an hour, but I don't know, I'll figure it out. Also, this room looks so cool. Wait! What? Identify yourself. Let him pass. Okay, this guy is quickly running on out here. Long time no see. So it was you at the sanitarium. Who is he? Young Pao, a low-life assassin. Assassin? What? Where's a guy like that at the police station? You're in the same business as us. If you're gonna arrest me, get him first. So this is Young Pao, an assassin from the Xian Tao Lian. Again, if I mispronounce any of these, I am really sorry. He seems to have some connection with Baofu. He killed 25 of my men in Taiwan, but I only killed 1 Japanese. It's unfair. Shut your face, Young Pao. Tell me what you know before you die. What is Tatsuzo planning? Come clean and I'll kill you painlessly. Ha! Come now, Baofu. You know I'd never agree to those terms. But I'll tell you this. I work with the police and the new Japanese government. Joker hunting is good for our relations. I'm tired of playing your games, Young Pao. Where are the people who've been abducted? No one else is here besides the kitten we just hunted. If you want, I can give that cat back. And, well, that's exactly what this boss fight is going to be. No. Nariko-chan? Are you okay? The drug is working. She's just a calm kitten now. Before that, she was a tiger. We had trouble capturing her. You're a target too, weren't you, little miss? It's about time for your milk. Okay, so we now have to jump back because it is time for a boss fight. That Joker is significantly larger than the one that Ulala had. So we can definitely see visually that the Joker curse is growing. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to get rid of these guys just straight away. I want to get rid of the guys on the sides, I think, and then focus on the boss. What? Do we have a new move on Gandava yet? We have Agilao. Okay, that is perfect. I want to bring down the Ryumans first, but then I can swap. But after that, I can swap my focus Oh no, I completely did that wrong. Bowfu was taking a fair bit of damage there. That's pretty bad. Okay. I'm gonna use Sonic Wave. And then also Maragi, I think. Everyone's taking a significant chunk of damage though, so that's pretty bad. However, if I can just heal Bowfu, I should be okay, I think. And these guys are still on pretty high health, so that's not great. Honestly, what I should have done was buy some rattle drinks or something. Because evidently, my team is pretty beat up already. And that isn't exactly an ideal situation to find my party in already. And I don't know why I did that. Okay, Marin Karen didn't do anything. We can Sonic Wave here. They'll do one more move. Okay. Now, are these guys... Oh, we got Malakwa? Oh, that is huge. That is super good for Katia to have. Now I have more AoE. I love having more area of effect damage. Now, Lala, you cast Maragi. You just cast Agilao on Joka Noriko. And then hopefully we can make it through. Okay, this is bad. I need to heal. I really need to... Okay, I need to take a couple of turns just to, like, rebuild, I think. We need to have a little bit of a rebuilding phase here. So, what I'll do is Katia can use his turn to revive Bowfu. Bowfu can use his turn to revive Ulala. And then, Ulala can use her turn to heal Maya, I think. Yeah, I can use her turn to heal Maya a little bit. And then Maya can use her turn to cast Media. I think. Well, that didn't work, as I planned, but okay. Okay, let's swap to Maya. We'll go for Media, just to patch everyone else up. Katia can do Malakwa, because those guys are still pretty high on health, unfortunately. Oh, I got Zanma, that's pretty good. Wait, no, it's Mazanma would be the AoE one. So I can Revival Bead there. Okay, hopefully this will work, at least just for a little bit. If I can bring, I'm working on the logic of, once I bring down the two other guys, I think the entire thing falls into place and I win. So let's go with a Maragi cast. Actually, no, wait. Can I do a fusion spell that doesn't involve Maya? Luend Breaker? Oh, that just kills... Oh, that just, like, kills lower level enemies, okay. Let's go for... no, I guess I'll just go for Maragi, I suppose. No, I'll go for Maragi on these guys, because I want to get rid of them first. They are the problem. Then I can get rid of... Then I can cast Zanma, I guess, and then Malakwa. And Malakwa can also go to the Ryumans. And I think I should be okay from here. However, that Tarukaja is kind of scary, and that is a big crit to knock out Maya. That is massive for them. Also, I have no bombs of life. This is actually really bad for me. Yeah, I am drastically underprepared for these boss fights. 100%. Are these guys low on health at least? They are low. Maybe I should just try to bring them down. If I can bring them down, I can then just kind of position myself in a much better state. Okay, this is good. This is better. This is a bit better for me. Because now I can use both of my turns to revive my other party members. And this way, from here, I can rebuild. I can rebuild, refocus, and I should be okay. Okay, we gotta heal in. Katia's still not in a great position, though. But I should be able to get everyone back up in time, I think. Okay, yeah, if Katia revives Ulala, she can revive Bowfu, then Maya can heal everyone. Yeah, Marin Karen didn't do anything there, but that's perfect. This works for me. Because now I can revive Bowfu. Bowfu can cast Zanma, and then Maya can cast Media. And once I get rid of the other guy, I think I'm in a good position. So I can Zanma. We Zanma and bring down this guy, hopefully. Then Katsuya can go for double PS on... Actually, no, I'll go for double PS on this guy as well. And then Ulala can just attack Noriko with Agilao. And now I'm realizing that I am starting to run low on SP for everyone that isn't Maya, which isn't ideal. I can cast one more Zanma though. I can heal, okay, I can revive, and I can get a heal in, I think. I know Maya is safe this turn at least. You know what, if they go for Mara and Karen, that actually works perfectly for me. Because if they go for Mara and Karen, they are wasting their turn. And that's basically all I really need. I can use a Chewing Soul on Baofu's turn to get some more SP for Ulala. And then Katsuya can do a regular attack. Katsuya can do a regular attack because I gave him a gun that does fire damage, and this boss is weak to fire. Okay, there's the old maid. So that means Joker retaliates for a lot of damage. But now, Baofu also is kind of low. Like, well, he's now out of SP. But I can have him just do a regular attack, I guess. Maya can keep doing that, Katsuya can keep doing his thing. I think I can win here. Although, the Joker move in general is not something I like dealing with. Mostly because I don't get it. I don't know what it does. Like, I think it's a counter, but I don't actually know. And obviously, I can't really counter something I don't know much about. Like, I know that once they use Old Maid, I should just block, but other than that, I don't really know anything about it. Okay, there's Marin Karen. It's not doing anything. Perfect. That's a great turn. That's a fantastic turn for us. Okay, Agilao hits once again for 66. They kick and just kill Maya. That's not what I needed at all. Okay, they're low. They are low on health now. Okay, there's the old maid. So now I have everyone defend this turn. I have everyone defend this turn. There's Marin Karen. I need to get rid of that charm. I need to get rid of that charm immediately. So we'll use an energy drink. Katsuya can then revive Maya. And then Maya can patch everyone else up, and we can hopefully go from there. Oh no, they went for that again. Okay. Katsuya now revives Maya. Katsuya can revive Maya. There's the Joker damage. Why can't I get the revive? Okay, I need to get the revive in. I need Maya alive. I say I need Maya alive, but more accurately, it's I just need everyone. It's less I need everyone alive and more I want everyone alive so I can get as much EXP as I can and across everyone. Because honestly, it's nice to just get the EXP split. And yeah, I'll just keep that as is, I think. Maybe I could go to Tengu with Baofu just to get more damage out, but whatever, it'll be fine. Hopefully I can win the next couple of turns. They went for Melaquas? Oh, that is horrendously bad. Okay, Katsuya can revive Ulala again, and Maya can heal. Okay, now we can go for another cast of Agilao. And then... I don't know, whatever, it'll be fine. Hopefully this should finish them. Not quite. That Melaquas was too much damage. And I'm almost out of revival beads. So this is going to get real bad real fast if I don't get this right. Okay, so we revive. Now, we get another Media, we get another Agilao. Okay, there's that. Okay, Baofu was out of this fight now, I think. No, wait, I have one left. Do I heal or do I revive Baofu? I'll revive Baofu. This is probably a bad decision, but I'm gonna go for it anyway. Unless this just kills. Well, Baofu isn't getting the EXP, but, well, it could be worse, I guess. Okay, so we managed to win, barely. I mean, It could be worse. Okay, let's put a point into strength, vitality, and dexterity again. I'm not too happy about that result, because obviously I would like to have everyone alive for the end of the boss fight, but well, we won, so I guess it could be worse. But obviously I'm not happiest about that result. Is she alright? Looks like she's just unconscious. Poor thing. Damn, he got away. Damn it! Baofu, is what he said true? So what if it is? They're hunted in Taiwan for being impure. No matter how many are killed, people should be grateful. This is out your jurisdiction. You don't have what it takes to handle this, so just back off, Suo. You're well versed on inside information regarding the police and the mafia. Who are you? What the hell is the important matter with you two? We have to get her to the Velvet Room. I mean, she ain't wrong. Don't worry, you're no longer a joker. These people saved you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, It's fine. Are you going to arrest Noriko? Everyone's innocent until proven guilty. We'll keep her under protective custody for the time being. Thank you. Well, oh well, it seems that our by-the-books policeman is a softie after all. All that means is that the law can't adjudicate in this situation. You've got your hands tied, Suo. There are many who need to be judged before her. Tatsuzo, the Mafia, and the traitors within the police. I'll find for cancer. Okay, what's next? Katia Suo, right? I want to offer you information on your case. Meet me at the park. What? Who are you? Sneak. Remember that. Sneak, you say? As in sneaky, huh? Sounds suspicious. What do you plan to do? It might be an informant close by to Tatsuzo. I want to try to meet them. Are you all alright with that, Amano-kun? Sounds like a plan to me. Like, that sounds like a pretty solid plan to me, and wow, Baofu is dead, wow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is save the game and end off today's episode here. Honestly, in between episodes I might, like, since I saved right before the boss fight, in between episodes I might try it again, see if I can get through without losing anyone. I'll mention it at the start of the next episode if I do. Because then, obviously, there'll be a bit of a parity from where I'm ending on EXP here and to where it would be starting. But anyway, I'm going to end this one off here. So, as always, feel free to leave a comment or click any of the buttons down below if you feel so inclined. And I will hopefully see you all in the next one, while we go into Aoba Park and investigate just what's going on about this informant. Anyway, I'm going to end this one off here. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.